So thank you for celebrating with me for my 40th year being with Rosen Hotels and Resorts. And my actual anniversary of 40 years is this coming Wednesday. So Dan and I had this tradition of celebrating our 35th birthday. If it ended in I did. Dan's 60th birthday was here. If it ended in a 6 or a 5, we celebrated it. And so as my 40th anniversary was about to happen, I thought I'd like to celebrate it because I'm not going to be here at 45, and I am not going to be here at 50. So it's been, no. I attempted to retire twice, actually around age 65, 66, and then events happened in the company, and then Harris's son, Adam, passed away. I felt I needed to continue to support him and his family, and then Dan passed away, and I thought, what am I going to do? So I just decided to stay around for a little while longer. And I'm going to reflect upon that a little bit more in a second. And so 40 years, it's a long time. 39 years as their chief financial officer, and then I've just completed my 1 year as president and CEO. But there are many of you in this room tonight that I've known many more years than 40. And so I appreciate your support through my entire career and everything that I've done. I do want to point out three individuals. I'd like to mention something about all of you, but we'd be here until midnight. My longest friend in the room, Skip. Skip, raise your hand. Thank you. Skip and I met in 1977. As Skip calls it, we were at the altar of Laurie Del Mar, the female impersonator, and we met at the Diamond Head downtown on Magnolia. And Skip reminded me that we actually went out on a date, and this is before I met Dan, obviously. We decided that we would have a better long-term relationship just being friends, and we've been friends all this wonderful time. Skip came to work for me as a front desk night auditor, I think. Clerk, front desk clerk, at my first hotel that I came to on International Drive called the Red Carpet Inn. And so Skip, his wonderful husband, Kevin, who's an incredible entertainer. Look at the Winter Park Playhouse list of events, and you'll probably see Kevin on there at some point. So Dan and I, in 1978, crashed a New Year's Eve party. We were just, one of our friends, Ronnie Lustig, was going, and he said, come on, let's go. And we went to Ralph and Fielding's New Year's Eve party in 1978. And as they say, the rest is history, including eventually your party, there was the landmark New Year's Eve event in Orlando. And then it got so big, you guys moved to the bigger house. And then some of us became co-hosts with you. And we enjoyed that until, and Harris is here. He was also.
But you cut all those tangerine trees down.
Yes. So I just wanted to call them out. I also want to mention Corbett Campbell, my partner. Now March is 4 years, right? It's amazing. And it's because of Corbett that I have met so many of you as well. And it's through that relationship that we've become also very close, and I love you all very much, and I'm so excited that you're part of my life. I can't talk about my whole 40 years at Rosen, But when you leave tonight, our in-room magazine now for 4 or 5 years at Rosen is called the Rosen Reveal. And it's become very popular, and it is a publication that we do and put a lot of emphasis and enjoyment on producing this magazine. This magazine is the first issue since the passing of Harris Rosen. And so I'd like you to have a copy, and in it, what we did was this is a photo of Harris sitting at a bench dedicated in the name of his son Adam, and it sits right down here on the volleyball court. We took this picture of Harris, and so since I became president, I've appointed a list of about 8 vice presidents, and so in this photo we have Harris and then me with my new vice presidents of the company. I mention that because in here you're going to read my life story, and that's the reason.
The truth?
The truth. Since becoming president, there's been a lot of curiosity about, where did I come from and all of that. So there's a story going back to my childhood all the way to joining Harris. And Harris Lear here, who I recognized earlier, we always would refer to you as the other Harris all of these years. But he has such an incredible memory. He reminds me tonight that, and I know this, but that he was aware of my first interview with Harris in September of 1985.
Unsure.
And I was hesitant, because I was the regional controller for Hilton Hotels, and I wasn't quite sure that I wanted to make this leap of faith. And certainly glad that I did. The other thing is the company, Rosen Hotels, we have an anniversary luncheon to recognize all of our long-term associates, and there are associates who are with our company that have more seniority than I do. We actually have a few that have been with the company for 50 years. In this June, we'll celebrate our 52nd anniversary. So when you leave at the table, please take there's one here for all of you. In addition to that, take one of these bags. It's a Dubai very thick chocolate bar made here at the hotel, and it has 40th anniversary on it. It's our largest selling item that comes out of from our pastry department. So I just want to ask you to feel free to take these when you leave.